Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I also want to rise today to thank my colleague from Thousand Oaks for, I know, the countless hours that she has spent over several months making sure that today we had something that we can vote on. So I rise today in support of the reauthorization. This program has been a cornerstone of our state's efforts to reduce emissions and tackle climate change, and its continuation is essential to meeting our ambitious climate goals. As I said, I appreciate the time that this body, the Assembly, has spent in meeting with stakeholders and trying to get the next 2 decades right as we continue to attempt to lead in addressing the climate change that our families are facing. I agree with my colleague from Fresno and his comments about the investments and what they have meant for the Central Valley, and in particular for Fresno. They have been transformative. So I do want to uplift the funding for high-speed rail, AB 617 communities, the affordable housing dollars, and the safe drinking funding that will be continuous. I know all of these are critical for my district, but as the Ag Chair, I also wanted to rise and say that I do express disappointment that we missed the mark when it comes to recognizing the role of agriculture. Agriculture is not just a stakeholder we depend on for food. It is a critical partner in achieving our climate goals and a more sustainable and affordable future. The data from CARB itself shows the success of programs like Farmer, the dairy digesters, but we did not include any continuous appropriation that would give our farmers certainty and stability. And we cannot forget the urgency of providing long-term solutions to the ag burning ban. Without real investment in innovation, our small farmers will be left without the tools they need to comply, threatening both their livelihoods and our climate progress. So while I support today the reauthorization, I urge every single one of you on this floor to remember that if we're truly committed to meeting our climate goals, we must bring agriculture into the fold, not as an afterthought, but as a partner at the table. Today, I will support this measure because of all the investments the Central Valley will continue to see. However, I do expect that in the second half of this session, we will see investments in ag included in the budget. Thank you.